Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to my very first video of 2018. Crazy, yes I know. So saying as I didn't get to upload anything in the month of January, I thought we could do a little bit of a catch up by means of a favourites video. So for today I'm going to run you through all of the things I have been loving in the month of January, seeing as it's now February. January was the longest month ever, and I know a lot of people say that, but this year I really felt it. It really did feel like 6 months combined in one. I seen the funniest thing on Facebook. It was a quote that said, "January was a long year, you guys, but we made it through," and it really did feel like it was a year long. So I feel like I have the favourites of 2 months at least combined in 1 month. So anyway, I'm going to run you through all of those today. I have a little bit of everything: makeup, hair, fashion, and just some general life bits and bobs, television shows, things like that. If this is your first time stumbling across my channel here on YouTube, if this is the first time you're seeing my face, hello, my name is Grace, and to run you through all the basics, I'm 25, I'm Irish. A lot of people have been asking me this recently. They're like, where the hell is your accent from? But I am Irish, I am a makeup artist, and I like to make videos here on YouTube on a load of different things: makeup, fashion, lifestyle, home decor, my love of TK Maxx. So if you want to see some more videos from me, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and if you enjoy favourites videos, give this one a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. But without further ado, let's get into all of the things I have been hearting in the month of January. Just gonna preface this video, I know it's really annoying when people say this, but the light's gonna change like crazy because I can see a massive storm cloud coming in the distance, so apologies in advance. Anyway, tea first. Okay, that wasn't a rain cloud, it's actually snowing outside. Anyway, let's go. I'm gonna start off with makeup because I only have 2 makeup favourites from the month of January. I've been really good over the past month with not buying new makeup products. Have I bought any new makeup products? Just for work, but I don't really count that. So the first is a Charlotte Tilbury lip combo. Surprise, surprise. Grace's obsession with Charlotte Tilbury continues. So I have been loving the lip combination that I'm wearing at the minute, and a lot of people have been asking me whether that's just like on a day-to-day basis in work or whatever, what I'm wearing. So this here is the iconic nude lip liner, or lip cheat as she calls it. I think this is my favorite lip liner ever. Like, I adore it, completely obsessed. It's just a really good nude lip liner. It's kind of a cool toned brownie lip liner, and I love it. I absolutely love it. I kind of put any nude lipstick on top of it, and it's a really good base for everything. The consistency of these lip liners are nothing like I have ever come across in a lip liner before. They're almost waxy when you apply them, so I feel like that kind of increases the longevity of your lipstick, which is great. So I really like this. I'll try and include up close shots of some of these. I'll try and swatch them so you can see the colours. So I put that on, and then on top of that I put on Kim KW lipstick, which is a really pale nude. Is this Kim K? No, this is Bitch Perfect. Sorry. This is the one that I put on first. It's a really pale nude, as I said, kind of like a peachy nude. I love it. I really enjoy it. Sometimes I wear these two together, but recently I've been applying this and then putting this one on top of it, which is Bitch Perfect. And this one kind of reminds me a little bit of Velvet Teddy from MAC. It's that kind of browny, rosy kind of a lip colour. But I just like the two of them layered on top of each other. As I said, I'm completely obsessed with Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks. I really love the kind of wear time of them. They wear really well throughout the day. I love the feel of them on your lips. These lipsticks are quite opaque, so if you're looking for something a little bit more sheer, you could use them. You'll just kind of have to sheer them out yourself, but I really love how they go on. I love how they last, as I said, and I will continue to increase my collection of Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks. My other makeup favourite from the month of January is lashes. I have been wearing lashes nearly every day in the month of January. It's crazy. I'm not the biggest fan of wearing a strip lash all day long. I love the look of strip lashes, but I just find that they can irritate my eyes a little bit throughout the day and they feel a little bit heavy. So I started wearing these here lashes. So they're the little individual cluster lashes from Pennies, and I love them. They are so easy to use and so quick to apply. It was hilarious. The first day that I started wearing these, I had about 4 or 5 people comment on my eye makeup that day, so I was like, Gonna wear these all the time. So they're basically just 3 little individual lashes on a tiny little strip, and what I do is I take 2 of them and I just pop them on the very outer corner of my lash on each eye, obviously, and I just feel like they really kind of lift your makeup look. They're really easy to apply, really quick, and yeah, I just love how they kind of elevate your makeup look throughout the day. Another thing I have been loving in the month of January is having a tan, and since I have not been able to get into the actual sun to develop a tan naturally, I've been using a lot of fake tans, and this stuff is my jam. It is the Cocoa Brown 1 Hour Tan Mousse in the dark shade. I have used this before, but you know the drill. You use your tan, you run out of it, you start using something else, you run out of that, you come back to this, and you're like, why did I ever stop using this? So yeah, I absolutely love it. I love how it wears really well on my skin. I love the color of the tan. It's a really nice natural olivey tone. What you're supposed to do is like apply it. It's supposed to develop in an hour and then you can rinse it off. But usually what I do is apply it at night and then let it develop overnight and wash it off again in the morning. And I've literally just been kind of like rinse and repeat that kind of process throughout the week. But yeah, I absolutely love this, and I will be wearing this for the foreseeable future. I'm kind of running out of this one, so I'm gonna have to run and get a new one. Onto hair products. I have been experimenting with quite the amount of hair products in the month of January. Did I mention this earlier on? I can't remember, but obviously I have gone back to my darker roots. This is my natural hair color, so no more blonde, and also no more extensions. I got my extensions removed in September, so I've been going for quite a long time without extensions. Who'd have thought it? I'm very happy with my hair. It's super healthy, but since I haven't had extensions in, I've been playing around with hair products a little bit more. When I had my extensions in, I was a little bit afraid to use too many hair products apart from kind of like dry shampoos and serums and things like that, because I was just afraid it was gonna make my extensions come out prematurely or something like that, or damage them. So since I haven't got extensions in anymore, I've just been playing around with hair products a little bit more. So one brand I have always kind of gravitated towards for hair products is Bumble and Bumble, and I have been enjoying 3 products of theirs this month. So first up is the Hairdresser's Invisible Oil Primer. So this here is kind of like a spray mist, and it says that it's supposed to soften, detangle, defrizz, tame flyaways, make it easier to style, and protects against breakage. That's exactly what it does. My hair is still super healthy. Everybody asks me how I keep my hair so shiny, and I really put it down to this. I can't kind of like pinpoint any other product apart from this, and my hair looks super glossy every time I use this. So I spray this on my hair while it's kind of damp before I blow dry it, and that's it. It's kind of like a leave-in conditioner nearly. That's the way I kind of look at it, or like a protector from the heat, as it said. But yeah, I absolutely adore this. I couldn't find this for ages anywhere. I had purchased it I bet 1.5 years ago in America when I was over in Florida, and I couldn't find it anywhere, and I came across it again just before Christmas possibly, and I was so excited. So yes, I use this. This here is kind of the same thing, but it's more of an oil version. So this is the Hairdresser's Invisible Oil. I don't use both of these at the same time when I'm styling my hair. I kind of use one or the other. So once this runs out, I go back to this again. Literally the only reason I would prefer this over this is because this is a spray and this is an oil or a serum or whatever, and it kind of gets all over my hands, and I'm always afraid that once I put it into my hair, that if I go to kind of like touch my roots, that it's gonna get all into my roots and make my hair greasy. But that's just a thing that I have. It doesn't. But both of these make my hair look super shiny. I highly recommend them. They're amazing. And then when I've been kind of like experimenting with kind of beachy waves or tousled curls, this is a product I've been using a lot, and it's the Bumble and Bumble Surf Infusion Oil and Salt Infused Spray for soft sea-tossed waves with sheen. Shake well. That's exactly what it says in the bottle. So yeah, I've been loving this for kind of creating a little bit of texture in my hair. My hair is naturally poker straight, so it doesn't hold a curl very well, but this here gives it a lot of texture. I really love it. And then this is another product I've been using when I've been curling my hair. So after I use the salt spray, I'll pop a little bit of this in, and it's from Dry Bar. It's their Triple Sec 3-in-1. It's supposed to create tousled, sexy texture, add volume and fullness, absorb oil and freshens hair, and it does all of the above. It is amazing. I really love it. So I kind of like spray it into my roots, and it really gives your hair a lot of volume, a lot of texture. So it really helps when your hair is poker straight like mine. So this one here is the mini version. I got it when I was over in America, and it came in, it was like almost like a little gift set. It came with their dry shampoo and their dry conditioner. Also love their dry shampoo, but I'm out of it because it's so small. So my brother's actually over in America at the minute, so I'm going to try and get him to take some home for me. So yes, highly recommend this and these two for all of your hair needs. Okay, into fashion, I have 3 things that I have been obsessing over in January. So this here is the first. It is a hat from, or cap should I say, from Zadig and Voltaire, and I love it. I don't own any caps. Well, I do now. This is my first cap. My mum is so funny. Every time we're out shopping, she like just make me throw on hats all the time, and she's like, you really suit hats, you should get more hats. And then we were shopping there at the kind of start of January and came across this, and I was like, oh, I need that cap now. So it is just a plain black cap, and it says girls can do anything, and I kind of love that it's a little bit of a slogan kind of cap, and it's a little bit sassy, and I just kind of like the sentiment behind the quote. But yeah, I absolutely adore it, and I have been wearing it out kind of like walking and stuff like that. I go for walks quite often, so it's a really nice hat to throw on for walks. And honestly, I would kind of just wear this during the day because I kind of think it's one of those really cute athleisure kind of items to put in your wardrobe. So yeah, absolutely love this. I think it's a really cool addition to my wardrobe. Another thing I have worn every single day in the month of January, so it's definitely a January favourite, but realistically a kind of past, what, 6 months favourite, is my Gucci Soho Disco bag. This here, I think, is my favourite bag that I own. I absolutely adore it. I've been loving kind of smaller bags recently. I went through a phase of kind of bigger bags. I always love a bag that has a long strap, though. I'm definitely not a person that likes to carry their bags around just by like smaller handles. I always love the option of a long strap. But this here, I can't explain to you how much I adore this bag. It's definitely the best thing I have ever purchased. Well, the best bag I have ever purchased anyway. It's so handy. I literally use it for anything. If I'm going out, I'll take this with me. If I'm going for lunch, I take this with me. If I'm going for dinner, I take this with me. If I'm meeting my friends, I take this with me. Literally, this goes everywhere with me. It's just the perfect size of a small kind of crossbody bag, and it holds so much. I also love that it kind of has that textured leather, so you're not afraid to put it down on the floor. You're not afraid that it's going to get scratched or anything. It's quite sturdy, and yeah, it also kind of is that relaxed feel. So I absolutely love it. I can't say more about it other than I adore this bag. If you want to kind of see more about it, or kind of like a more up close run through of the bag, I done an unboxing of this when I got it, so I leave it linked up here if you want to see some more. But yes, I have worn this every single day this month, and I can't see it going anywhere anytime soon either. So if you follow me on Instagram, you probably know about my slight obsession with Zara. It's actually ridiculous, but I absolutely love Zara stock, and I went in to Zara at the start of January and kind of had a look through their sale stuff. The Zara sale this year was unbelievable, and I kind of feel like a lot of people done sale shopping online this year, so there was a lot of really good buys in store. So I came across this coat that I am obsessed with, and it's going to be amazing for spring. So it's this kind of checked coat. It's long, just below the knee, that has a kind of lemon running through it. Not like a lemon, actual lemon, but a lemon colour that runs through the check. And it has shoulder pads here, and it's that kind of like grandpa style. I'm so obsessed with this. I think it's so cool, and it really elevates any look. I'll try and include a shot of me wearing it so you can kind of get the gist of, you know, how long it is and what it looks like on. But it's so cool, and I've had so many people ask me where I got it, but it's from Zara. I got it in the sale. I think it was €29 down from possibly 59, so it was definitely a good buy. My mum actually seen this and was like, Grace, you need to buy this. She's an enabler. It's terrible. But yeah, I absolutely love it. I love the button detailing. It's very cute, and I'm definitely going to get a lot of wear out of this over the kind of springtime or summer period even. Okay, so on to some random favourites, so things that I do not physically have to hold in front of you. So TV shows. I have 2 TV shows that I've been loving over the month of January, and they are The Bachelor and The Amazing Race. So they're both reality TV shows. If you're not into reality TV, I'm sorry. I know it's really kind of like, everybody calls them guilty pleasure shows, but you know what? I do not feel guilty at all watching them. I absolutely love them. So The Bachelor, it's basically, if you don't watch it, there's this one guy and then a huge group of girls. They also do The Bachelorette, so the other way around. So one guy and a huge group of girls, and they're basically all competing to win his heart and hopefully get engaged at the end of the season. So yeah, I've been loving it, although maybe not as much as other seasons in the past. If you do watch it, tell me your thoughts on Ari. Leave them in the comments below, because I just haven't been able to warm to him the same way I have been able to warm to the other bachelors that have come before him. I don't know, there's just something about him I just don't get. But the girls are so funny. I really love all of the girls this season. And then The Amazing Race. I love The Amazing Race, and I'm really afraid they're going to cancel it because it's been running for so long. I think it's on season 30 now, but I am obsessed with it. I absolutely love it. So the concept behind it, if you don't watch it, is that there's like maybe 10 or 12 teams of people, so couples, and they race around the world to win $1 million, and they go to loads of different countries and they have tasks and stuff. So kind of a little bit like Survivor, I suppose. But yeah, I love it. I really love it, and it's like right in the middle of the season now, and they go to so many amazing countries, and because I have the constant travel bug, I'm always like, oh, I need to visit there next. But yeah, they're both 2 TV shows that I have been watching religiously every single week. I have my routine. I sit down in the evenings and I have my cup of tea and my little cozy blanket and my hot water bottle, which is also sitting with me at the minute, and I sit down and I watch that every night. Well, not every night, but like, you know, the nights that it's on. And then the last thing that I've been loving in the month of January, it's kind of like 2 things, but they're both food related. Going for brunch and going for afternoon tea. Brunch on a Sunday, you cannot beat it. It's just the nicest thing. It's really kind of cozy. Me and my friends do it, and we said we're going to try and make it like a brunch club. But yeah, it's such a lovely thing just to go out and kind of grab your breakfast late and have a little sweet treat and have your chats over your tea and coffee, and it's just lovely. It's really nice. And then afternoon tea, myself and my mom went for afternoon tea 2 weeks ago, I think, in Dublin, and it was a Godiva afternoon tea, so basically centered all around chocolate, which in hindsight was quite heavy and really indulgent, and you felt really guilty after it, but tasted really good. But just afternoon tea in general, we were like, we need to make this a monthly thing. Like once a month we need to try out a new place for afternoon tea. It's just so nice because you don't do it all the time, so it's nice to do something a little bit different, and you get to eat really good food. You have your little sweet treats, your scones, your little sandwiches, and it's just so lovely because you don't eat it all really quickly, and you kind of get to chat about all the food, which probably sounds really boring, but it's just a nice kind of day out. So yes, I'll definitely be doing lots more brunches and lots more afternoon teas throughout the year of 2018. So those are all of the things that I have been hearting in. That's not a heart, Grace. Those are like dinosaur hands. That's a heart. There you go. In the month of January. It feels really good to be back in front of the camera again. So I'm excited to film some more videos. If you enjoyed this one, please give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. And again, if you're new to the channel, make sure to click the subscribe button for some more videos. I am very hungry. My stomach is rumbling like crazy right now, so I'm going to go make myself some lunch. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you again in my next one. Bye!